Want to learn how to get more out of Zotero as an OSU student, faculty, or staff member? I'll walk through 3 ways to get more out of Zotero with OSU Access. First, as an OSU person, you have access to unlimited free Zotero storage space. Second, you can access full-text articles even when the article is behind a paywall or needs to be requested through interlibrary loan. Third, you can get expert help from OSU librarians. First, I'll walk through how to access unlimited free Zotero storage space. To access unlimited storage space for your PDFs, screenshots, and whatever else you like to store in Zotero, you will need to register with an OSU email address. But first, you may be asking why you need to register for Zotero. Registering ensures that your Zotero sources are stored in the cloud, which can serve as a form of backup in case disaster should strike your computer. Registering for cloud storage also allows you to use Zotero from more than one computer, because your Zotero data can easily be pulled from the cloud and synced to another computer. And access to Zotero's cloud storage lets you use Zotero group libraries, a great way to share sources, PDFs, and notes with your research collaborators. You may be wondering what to do if you've already registered for Zotero with a non-OSU email. Not a problem. You can change your Zotero email settings and create a new primary email address in Zotero. Let me show you how. Go to the Zotero website. In the upper right-hand corner, log in using whatever email you registered with initially. Then, click on your name. Choose Settings, and then under the Zotero Settings heading, choose the Account link. Scroll down to the Manage Email Addresses section. Enter the email address you would like to add. Once you've entered the new email address, choose which email address you would like to be the primary account address. Make your OSU email address the primary address to receive unlimited storage. To see your new storage settings, click Upgrade Storage. Now that you've registered for Zotero with your OSU email address, you may be wondering what happens to your OSU library when you leave OSU. You will not lose access to what you've already stored in your Zotero library. However, you will lose the unlimited storage plan and the ability to keep syncing your Zotero information unless you make some account adjustments. If you graduate from OSU, you can set up a lifetime OSU email address. Google OSU Lifetime Email to set up your lifetime OSU email. Once you have your lifetime OSU email, update your Zotero account with your new email as demonstrated earlier. You should continue to have access to unlimited Zotero storage. If you aren't an OSU alum and you leave OSU for something like another great job, ask your new boss to pay for a subscription to Zotero's storage space. Alternatively, you could purchase space yourself. Google Zotero storage to see pricing details. Then connect your Zotero account to your new non-OSU email address. Another benefit of using Zotero as an OSU person is that you can access an article's full text even when the Zotero browser connector doesn't get the PDF along with the source's citation information. But first, let me explain why Zotero can't always find the PDF. Zotero looks at the information available for each source, the citation information as well as the availability information. Sometimes, especially when using a search tool like Google Scholar, which can show a mix of availabilities, including open source articles and articles that require a subscription, Zotero won't be able to access the PDF, especially if the article is behind a paywall and requires a subscription. But if you look for sources through OSU library databases, Zotero will recognize the article as available to you because the library has paid for a subscription to the publication and will automatically save the PDF. You can also set up Zotero to communicate with the OSU library's collection directly from your Zotero library. This feature can be helpful when you have already saved an article to your Zotero library and notice that it doesn't have a PDF saved with it. Let me show you how to set up that communication. Open your Zotero library, then navigate to Preferences. Depending on whether you're on a Mac or a PC, the preferences will display under different menu headings. I'm on a Mac. On a PC, the preferences are usually under the Edit menu. In Preferences, go to the Advanced tab. Within the Advanced tab, go to the Open URL section. Enter this URL in the Resolver box. I've also included the URL on the next slide, or Google OSU Zotero Full Text Resolver to find the link. Once you've saved that link, you can use the Zotero Locate feature to do a library lookup. For example, this article I saved doesn't have a PDF. The library lookup takes me to the OSU Libraries collection. If we have access to the article, you can get to the PDF by clicking View Online or Full Text Available. Or, if we don't subscribe to the publication, as is in the case with this second example, you can request the article from Interlibrary Loan. The article will be emailed to you within a few business days. Once you receive the article, you can then drag and drop that article onto the citation that was already created. And now the PDF and the citation will live together. Here's the Full Text Resolver URL for OSU Libraries. As a member of the OSU community, you also get access to lots of detailed Zotero help via the Zotero experts at OSU Libraries. Find several ways to talk to a live human by Googling OSU Libraries Ask a Librarian. Zotero experts at OSU Libraries have expertise in topics like editing bibliographies, Zotero groups, troubleshooting, and more. Prefer to attend a Zotero Q&A session? Google OSU Libraries Workshops to find a session that works for your schedule. Prefer to use step-by-step instructions? Google OSU Libraries Zotero to find detailed explanations with screenshots to answer many of your Zotero questions. Thanks for watching, and happy Zoteroing!